Assalamu alaikum. So today we are going to solve SSC Part 1 2017 Paper 1, and the chapter we are going to solve is real and complex number. The first MCQ, the real part of. Now you are already aware that the real part is without iota, and the one with iota is known as imaginary part. The first one, when iota will multiply, it will give you 2 iota square minus iota. You are already aware that iota square equals -1. So when -1 multiplied by 2 will give you -2, and the final answer is -2 minus iota. So you are already aware that the real part here is -2 and the imaginary part here is -1, because here it's written -2 minus iota, means -2 is the real part without iota and minus iota representing -1 as an imaginary part. I hope it making sense. Moving towards the next MCQ number 2, if z equals 10 plus iota, z multiplied by z bar is actually the conjugate, means 10 plus iota multiplied with the conjugate of z, 10 minus iota, because conjugate means you have to reverse the sign of an imaginary part. Here it's 10 plus iota, so it will become 10 minus iota. Now here it's easy to identify. There's a formula, a plus b, a minus b, which is equal to a square minus b square. A is 10 and b is 1. Yes or no? 10 plus iota, 10 minus iota. So here the b will be iota. I repeat my words again. 10 plus iota, a plus b, 10 minus iota, a minus b. So a is 10 and b is iota. According to the formula, a plus b, a minus b equals a square minus b square. So 10 square is 100 minus iota square. Iota square equals -1. So 100 minus, just put the value of iota square, -1. So 100 plus 1 will give you 101, means option B will be the correct option. I hope it making sense. Moving towards the next MCQ number 3. 8 to the power 1 over 3 over 2 is equal to. So you are already aware that you can write 8 in the form 2 power 3. If you ask how, so just take out the LCM of 8. The least common multiple of 8, prime factorization of 8, you will get 2 power 3. And here it's 1 over 3. So 3 and 3 will be cancelled. The denominator will remain same. After cancellation, the remaining part is 2 over 2. So 2 over 2 will be cancelled. So the final answer will be 1. Means option B will be the correct one. Moving towards MCQ number 4. If 5 to the power a multiplied by 5 to the power 3 equals 25, then the value of a is. Now here left hand side is 5a plus 3. How I have written this? Base same power add. Here it's 5 power a and here it's 5 power 3. So you can say base same power add a plus 3, and here it's 25, so I have written 5 to the power 2. So now here in on left hand side it's 5 to the power a plus 3, and on right hand side it's 5 to the power 2. Base same power equate. Base same power equate, because there is the equals to sign. So a plus 3 equals 2. So a equals 2 minus 3. So 2 minus 3 will give you -1. So option B will be the correct one. After that, there are the MCQs of sets. So as I mentioned that we are going to solve real and complex. Now we are moving towards paper 2 and let's see which question is there. Okay, so question number 1. If z equals -2 -3 iota, z bar equals -2 plus 3 iota. It's obvious because conjugate you have to just change the sign of an imaginary part. So -2 minus 3 iota is z, so z bar will be -2 plus 3 iota. Then find z bar over z, giving your answer in the form a plus b iota. This is the standard form. Okay, a plus b iota. Now what you have to do here, you have to show z bar over z. If I just zoom z bar over z, so what you have to do, you have copied z bar. Z bar is -2 plus 3 iota. Then you have copied z -2 minus 3 iota, z bar over z. Whenever there's iota in the denominator, you have to take the conjugate. And you are already aware the conjugate is to just reverse the sign of iota. So in the denominator, there's -2 minus 3 iota. So the conjugate will be -2 plus 3 iota. I hope it making sense. After that, in the denominator, there is a formula a minus b, a plus b, which is equal to a square minus b square. So definitely -2 square minus 3 iota square. So -2 square will give you 4, -3 iota square. So 3 square is 9, iota square I have copied iota square, minus will remain same. Okay, now I'm just focusing on denominator right now. So 4 minus 9 iota square equals -1. So 4 minus 9 and just put the value of iota square. So minus minus is plus. So 4 plus 9. So 4 plus 9 will give you 13. So the final denominator is 13. Now moving back towards the numerator. In numerator, both the brackets are same. -2 plus 3 iota, -2 plus 3 iota. You can simply multiply or you can apply a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square, you will get the same numerator. Now, what here the better response is -2 -2 plus 3 iota से multiply हुआ. After that plus 3 iota multiplied with complete bracket -2 plus 3 iota. So it's totally your wish to multiply in this way or to directly apply the formula a plus b whole square. You will get the same denominator. After that, 4 minus 6 iota minus 6 iota plus 9 iota square. So 4 is a number I have copied. Minus 6 iota minus 6 iota, minus minus plus, sign of greater number. Here both numbers are greater, means minus will remain same. 4 minus 12 iota, because as you said minus minus plus, and 6 plus 6 is 12. So 4 minus 12 iota plus 9, and now put the value of iota square. Iota square equals -1. So here 4 minus 12 iota minus 9. 4 minus 9, both are numbers. 4 minus 9, what will be the step? 4 minus 9 plus minus minus. After subtracting 4 from 9, you will get 5, but sign of greater number. Plus minus minus, sign of greater number will give you -5. So the remaining one is -5 minus 12 iota. And in the question there's written to write in standard form a plus b iota. So you can write as much as you can. This will be the final answer, or you can write in this way by distributing this in real and imaginary part. A plus b iota square, 12 over 13, and here it will be iota. Okay, so this will be the final answer. Allah Hafiz. You can see here as well, negative 5 over 13 minus 12 over 13 iota. This is the standard form. A, this will be A, and this will be B. If I ask you which one is A here, which one is the real part is negative 5 over 13. And if I ask you about the imaginary part here is negative 12 over 13. The iota represent that this one is the imaginary part, and the term without iota representing that this is an this is a real part. Allah Hafiz.